Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Foxy and this is Foxy Books and Planning. Today we're going to do a Halloween themed plan with me for the month of October. The week I am planning is actually next week, so I'm filming this on Saturday. This is the Monday following that, and I am going to be using the Scribble Prince Haunted Mansion theme kit. Which is this kit. I did show this in my August sticker haul, but it was very quick. And with that, let us get into it. What order do I want to do these in? Full boxes first. I always full box first. So I'm sure I said probably in one of my other videos, but normally the way I start my plan with me, or my planning sessions, is I start with doing my full boxes. Back up real quick. Actually this kit is called Haunted Magic, but it is the Haunted Mansion theme kit. And it is the deluxe kit. Yes, it's the deluxe kit that she does, that I believe is 10 pages. It's 8 pages. And it is for the vertical Erin Condren, and it is on glossy paper. But anyway, so the way I always start my plan with my planning is I always do my full boxes first, because with me the full boxes kind of speak to the rest of the plan, or like the rest of the color scheme and where I want to put certain things. And that kind of stuff. So, and I always try and put whatever quote box, or the box with the most words, goes down in what used to be the notes section. Now it's just an empty box area. So that way, if I need to put something on top, I'm not obscuring that particular thing. Oh, and there's a double box. So the other thing is, a lot of vertical kits include these double boxes, which are meant to be put side by side. So what I normally try and do with those is I try and put them in the same day, so that when you go across the planner, it'll be a picture kind of. These things don't work as well for me in kits, just because I don't have two side by sides unless it's like Christmas or Thanksgiving, where I have an extra spot to put stuff. But so these guys, I think I'm going to put across the top here. So we'll have the entrance, and then some of the scenes from inside, and some of the ghost regalia, and then I'll put the ghost host sticker with the ears over here. And I do my best to line stuff up perfectly, but I'm not always perfect because I am human. And I don't worry too much about things not being lined up exactly. So, because if I did, my planner would just be a mess of ripped up stickers. Or I would only use removable stickers. Alright, and then house stuff next. So I've never actually been on the Haunted Mansion. My first trip to Disney World is actually going to occur next year as a family vacation. And I am planning on doing the Haunted Mansion, but I haven't been yet. I have seen a couple of people's videos where they show like the emergency evacuation, so you get to see the interior and what the Omni-Movers are like. And I know the story of Haunted Mansion, and that it's one of the attractions that reoccurs in every Disney park, and is modified for every Disney park to make it fit whatever area it's in. But it's always one of the rides that I think I've most identified with from Disney, because I'm such a nerd, I guess is the right word. I really love Halloween. I really love ghosts. I've been really into haunted house books forever. One of the other things that I'm planning to do for this month in terms of videos is a Halloween reading recommendations, which will take a little bit of time because I'm going to need to compile everything because of course I don't just have a list on my Goodreads of like, these are all the Halloween-y type books that I read. But that will be coming probably soon after this one, because I have a day off without the significant other today, so I'm trying to do as much cleaning and filming as possible today, so that when he is off tomorrow, we can do sort of the coupley out and about stuff, and then just kind of have a relaxing day, because I know he's going to be a bundle of nerves tomorrow. There's that. So, okay, so I kind of skipped over this part because I think I've done Plan With Me's, but I don't think I've ever walked through my process of Plan With Me's. I know I did for Franken planning, but this is a kit, obviously. So the way I do my Plan With Me's is I do full boxes first, then my heart checklists, then I do my date dots and my checklists, or my date covers, and then my strobe checklists. And then I go in and do all the other bells and whistles. So I've done my full boxes and my checklist boxes, and now I'm going to do my date covers. And I've discovered that I'm going to need some date dots. So I'm going to quickly delve into my stash and see what I can come up with. I need the 14th through the 20th stickers. Looking for kind of a black spooky. Those don't really work. Secondary dates, color scheme. Some date. These will work. These are black. So, found my date dots. What kit are these from? They were cut out. I'm not quite sure. I've obviously used them on more than 1 week, so who knows what kit they were from. But so, with these new dates, since the shops haven't quite changed the date strips because the verticals haven't changed, what I've been doing is I've been laying down my date cover and then placing my date dot in such a way it's off-centered, which if there's a circle there drives me nuts, but it'll cover up the top of that number. As such. So anyway, back to Disney. But yeah, so I love all kinds of haunted and creepy things. I don't watch as many horror movies as I used to, but I used to be a horror movie aficionado where when I had cable, I would turn on like Sci-Fi Network or ABC Family, probably Sci-Fi Network, or like AMC, and watch the 31 Days of Halloween, or 30 Days of Halloween, however many it was, and really enjoy watching the horror movies and getting to see some of the older movies that maybe were a little out there for me when I was a kid, and maybe I didn't get a chance to see them in theaters, or I didn't want to see them in theaters, but I've seen a lot of them that way. And I actually did a project in high school where it was talking about, it was a project where we were supposed to compare a book to was it? No, it was a weird class that was required for the diploma type that I was getting. But our teacher was having us do an assignment where he wanted us to talk about some part of modern film that irritated us, drove us crazy, whatever. And so for that, I chose to talk about horror films because, in my opinion, horror films were a lot better in the 70s and 80s before the advent of CGI and CGI being used for everything. And I did this using a comparison of the movies The Haunting of Hell House, which is, I believe, what it's called, from 1973, compared to the Haunting of Hill House movie from the... Is it The Haunting of Hill House? I'll put up the movie posters for the two movies I'm talking about. But it's a more recent one from like the late 90s or early 2000s. And it's the same general idea of there's a very haunted house, and a group of people have been sent to investigate the house with a variety of backgrounds. And they're trying to determine if it's haunted or not. And for me, the one from the 1970s is actually scarier than the one from the 2000s, because in that movie, they never actually show you the haunting. I mean, they show you like poltergeist type activity, but there's no CGI ghost, there's no ghost attacking from the rafters. It's all in your head. And to me, the psychological style of that kind of horror movie is a lot more effective than today's every time the monster gets mentioned, it jumps out in this big CGI thing, or the practical makeup stuff is terrifying. I will say that. But the way that we're so reliant on jump scares and CGI and showing a scary monster to make you feel the horror and the terror just doesn't really do it for me. I'd much rather be allowed to kind of stew in my own brain, because if any of you kind of understand what I'm getting at, my brain can be a much more terrifying place than what anybody can come up with to put on screen. Alright. Nope. Alright, so my next thing, now that so I did do my top washi, which is just the black and silver washi from Simply Gilded. Really happy with that. Alright. Something weird happened where the app died, and I just happened to see it, so as I work on this guy to try and get it just so. Hope I didn't break it and it's not level. Okay, so I've done my checklists. So now the rest of it is kind of putting together the week. So the first thing I'm going to do is come down and throw my habit trackers down here. And normally I have 2 to 3 habit trackers. Yeah, I had 3 on my last week. And one of them was a no spend, so I'm going to pull over my Chrissy Ann Design sticker book and see if I can find maybe a no spend tracker that matches. Aha! Well, I messed that up. I probably should have gone with gold. But since I went with silver on the washi, I'm going to take one of these silver foil no spend trackers. Since I've already used the black and the orange. So there's that. So pretty. So there's that. What else do I normally put in my notes? I've been changing up what I've put in the notes box lately, so I'm kind of like out of what I'm supposed to be putting there. So the other things I've been putting, headers. So a work header goes here. And a next week header goes here. And I'm going to put one of my 3 heart checklists underneath, so that when I do the week after, I'll have places to put those things. And then underneath, I'm going to do this back quarter box, and that'll be my reading box for the week, so where I track what I'm reading. And normally I try and have 1 book and 1 audiobook, and this is meant to be like my goals to finish this week. Alright, so there's that. weekend banner before I forget. So there's that. So the next thing is to look back at last week and see what I had written. Alright, so one of the nice things in this kit is because it was kind of an odd kit, there's this whole kind of box of kind of like squares and check boxes, and I'm actually going to use the check boxes because I have some work meetings. So I'm going to put this down here on this last one to kind of draw my attention to it. And there are 2 extra fill boxes, but I'm going to save those. Oh, and look, I missed my reading boxes. So I'm actually going to keep these in the back of my planner for when I finish books, and so I'll mark the days that I finish the books, if I finish anything. I don't have any bills due this week. Alright, so now I'm going to peep at my October calendar. Video to publish, work meeting, cousin's birthday work meeting, and Pilates. Okay. So I don't have that much going on. So what I'm going to do is I actually have 2 birthdays this week. I have birthday number 1 and birthday number 2. And I have another work meeting on this day. Right. My work's been scheduling a ton of meetings lately, I'm not gonna lie. They're doing all of these crazy, crazy meetings where it's like, we're being required by other people to have this training, and I'm like, okay, if you wanna mess with my metrics, then go right ahead. And then Tuesday, I think I'll use one of I kind of like these squares. They're kind of perfect for this side. So another square on Tuesday. And then my other thing is Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. And that will get a regular box, I think. Because that is Pilates class. Oh, the joy of Pilates. That's Saturday, right? Not Sunday? Saturday. Alright, so Saturday we've got Pilates. So there's that. So those are all like the extra activities this week. So I guess I'll use that because that's the date that's got to be posted. And then I'll use this guy over here for Pilates. And I'm gonna have to find birthday stickers, unless I've got some. This is last week's kit that I used from MPD Designs. I've just kind of been keeping everything in the back of my planner to use as stuff comes up. The autumn freebie. Little Miss Paper Prints. Because I don't want to use champagne glasses, because that's not really what's going on. This is the autumn kit that was a couple weeks ago. I guess I'm gonna need to dig through my backlog of stickers to find the thing that I want. Alright, so other than this is kind of the base. So the next thing is to look through little things. And I'm gonna actually put down dinner stickers. They're gonna go right underneath my boxes there. They're gonna correspond to the color of the day they're supposed to go to. Because I am trying to do a better job of meal plan, which Meal planning, I have found I have mixed success with, because some weeks it's really easy, and some weeks it's just a pain in the petard, because something happens and the thing that I have planned is not the things, or the things I've planned for the week. Because like my mother meal planned when I was a kid, but the way that she meal planned was she kind of bought. She didn't go like, and on Tuesday we have this, and on Wednesday we have this. It was kind of like, during this week we will have these 6 meals, and an eat out night type thing. And so on the days, like if Dad came home and said he didn't want chicken piccata, or Mom didn't really feel like cooking salmon or whatever was on the meal plan, Mom would change it up so that we would still be on the meal. She would move something else in. So like, for example, if Monday was chicken piccata, Dad didn't want chicken piccata, but Tuesday was Swedish meatballs and Dad wanted Swedish meatballs, Mom would change the schedule around. So okay, we can do Swedish meatballs today, but then we've got to do chicken piccata tomorrow, that kind of thing. And I have found that that has made it more difficult for me, because I move things around so much that I end up no longer having a plan, which is almost as bad. I guess this guy will work here. It will draw attention to it, which means I should probably also use these guys. Don't want to, though. I don't have enough of them. Don't mind me whispering to myself. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with certain stickers. So I'm going to set these guys to the side because I'm not quite certain what I want to do with the rest of this yet. And I'm looking for... No. Haha. Okay, because I know Spouse works Monday, Tuesday, and then the weekend. But I'm going to step away for a second, just double check that. So his only day off this week is Wednesday. So, reminder. Alright, so there's that. I'm still looking for some happy birthday stuff. As I start to dig through my stickers. Which I really need to go through and decrease the amount of again. I guess that actually matches with the other ones. That can be used for that. So there's all of that nonsense. So I'm going to take these and carefully, precariously prop them over there. I know I need to do this down here as a reminder to exercise. I can use a little exercise, dude. Let's see. Appointments, no. Apps, no. I'm not expecting any shipments. Groceries, I'd rather use a grocery icon. There's a present. Is there a present on that other sheet? Did I just miss it? No. Instagram. Let me remind myself to do that. Normally with the weekends, I use them as one big space of like, this is all the stuff I have to do on the weekends, but if there's appointments, I try and keep them to this side, kind of directly under the dates, so that way I don't get confused. Alright. Look, thing I already did. Habits are done. Don't watch cable. Don't have any little random things. No shipments. That would be... I think I'm actually going to try and upload 2 videos this week, so I'm going to put this guy under here to remind me to try and upload a video. And I am trying to get better with like editing a bunch of stuff and setting it as premieres, or not premieres, launches, or whatever, making it public. So that I'm not constantly scrambling to edit this stuff for y'all at the last minute, but I'm still working on that project. Because I have weeks like this week where people were around more, so I was trying to be sociable and do stuff and be supportive and didn't have as much time for hobbies, or any time for hobbies, but it's okay because it's an unusual week. So I think I'm also going to throw, those both ended up on that side somehow, so I'm going to put my creepy picture deco over here. Put the tombstones at the top. Leota can go over here. Oh no, damn it. Well, she's stuck now, so I'm just going to fold her over the next page. She'll be fine. Coffin. Some extra pizzazz on Wednesday. Put this guy over here. Put the mini ears over the weekend. Take the 2 ghost hosts and put them up here. Alright, so that's all the deco I'm going to put in there. So now I'm going to flip through my collection of ridiculous amounts of stickers. These stickers will go in the back of my planner for the week, with the exception of these stickers, because there's no reason I would use these. But all the boxes and icons and things are going to go in the back of my planner. So if I have extra things pop up during the week, I can mark them out. And I'm going to flip through my vast collection of icons to try and put down some of my like general weekly icon-y type things. Those are all stickers that need to be sorted. Probably a project for next weekend. Oh no, avalanche. You know, I really do like Scribble Print Co. kits, but I wish that they would do more of like the cool kind of decorative icons in their kits as opposed to just the circle icons. I know they take extra work to cut out and whatnot, but I feel like they kind of add to the... Is the word in my brain right now really je ne sais quoi? No. But they really add to like the usability of the kit, so instead of like being able to have a plan icon and a cleaning icon and all of that kind of stuff, this guy and this guy are going in the collection of cute freebie samplers, the Nightingale Paper Co. pumpkin and the Speak Quiet Designs giant porg for May the 4th. Which, let's just put these together. They're adorable. It's a porg with a pumpkin. Nope. The filing I do want to do. The other thing I've started doing, because I'm absolutely rubbish at keeping track of what stickers I use in a kit, is I try to pull like all of the stickers I use, I try and leave the sheets kind of over to the side, so when I do the Instagram post, I can tag all the shops correctly, because that is a strangely difficult thing for me to do. So remember what's all the things, especially with a lot of these older stickers, I don't really remember where they came from, and they're not things I use all the time, so if it's a shop that I might not use frequently, I tend to forget. And then it's like, what shop is this again? And then I have to kind of rack my brain, because Etsy is making it really hard for me to check really old purchases, because, like, for example, these cloud stickers are from 2015. I haven't used them yet, because I tried tracking weather once, and it drove me insane. Also, we don't get that much snow in North Carolina. But regardless. Oh, I need to use one of these envelope-y things. Do I have an envelope from whatchamajiggy? I forgot. I think I might have a mail icon. All I want is a letter. Nope, no letter, so I will use the Erin Condren letter that I've had for like 2 years. 2 years? 3 years. I think I bought the icons with my first planner. So we'll do there. That's the other thing. So I know a lot of people use the hearts to like check off stuff. I also use it as a spot to put icons. So like if I want to write myself a reminder but then tell myself what the reminder is, I'll put the little sticker on top of the heart to check off instead. There's the older version of the do it all, or the newer version? I don't remember anymore. These ones, I have issues getting them off the paper, because paper sucks. That's the other thing I forgot. I knew I was forgetting something. So my other thing is I need to look up when the football is happening. See if people have a bye week. So there's going to be a quick jump cut while I quickly use my phone to figure out when the football happens. My apologies. Okay, so I have confirmed the dates of the football to make sure that the teams that I care about are actually playing this coming week, so I can use my cute little football Winstons to mark the football games. And game night Winston to mark game night on Thursday. If there is going to be game night on Thursday. Don't have any holiday stuff left. That needs to go and just sit in the back. That probably also needs to just go sit in the back. The things I'm pulling out are things that I would be more likely to use during my regular day. To be like, if I wanted to like write down like, this happened today, WTF, or I can't believe this happened, or whatever I'm writing about. A little mad scientist to bring me joy. And we'll put a little date night on Wednesday. Oh, fudge. Scientist is a scientist. And I just put the things back in the pile that I was going to pull out. Don't mind me. I'm not in my right mind. And another Winston. Winstons. No, not what I wanted to leave out. That and that. Should probably also do a sheet of happies and a sheet of the WTFs. These are all going to go in the back too. Carry around a miniature sticker army, why don't I? There are my reading Winstons. Let's see. Do this really deep purple color. Perfect. Put him in with his friends. Nope, 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 nope. I've already got a Nightingale paper coat dealt with, so I don't need to worry about that guy. Oh, there were the stickers that I wanted to use. Don't need anything else. My icons, so I don't remember why I bought them because I'm not a big fan of using that kind of sticker. Other game night stickers. Oh, jeez. That'll work. And with like mixed sheets, if I know the shop, I just won't bother. So like I know these guys are Sweet Kawaii design. And I'm just going to use all of my critters because they work and they're cute. Yep. There are those guys. Only thing I have left is my social media tracker, which should be hiding in the middle of a bunch of stuff. Alright, I'm off camera restructuring my stickers, and there was a sticker collapse. Oh dear. Alright, so there's that. Let's see. Let's go with the deep burgundy purple. Where am I going to put this? There? Will that fit? It'll encroach on the thing a little bit, but whatever. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Fuck. I wanted the other one. I had just got too hasty because I was like, oh, there's a Nightingale paper pen square box. That works, right? No, wrong box. That's what I wanted. So there's that. So that is my basic planner spread for the week. It's a little more full than I have been doing recently. But I do really like it. I really like how the kit turned out. I like the color selections. I like that it's Halloween, but not super Halloween, if you catch my drift. And I will include, so this is going to be linked on my Instagram, or this will be shown on my Instagram, probably tomorrow afternoon-ish. So there's the completed spread. Woo! I'm not going to write in it right now, just because I like to keep kind of the writing for after I take my Instagram pictures. So I'm going to take a couple pictures for Instagram, and I will link the finished spread down below. And once again, thank you so much for joining us today for this plan with me, and I hope to talk to y'all in my next video. Bye!